Hi everyone, you are most welcome to this video. My name is Claire and I'm going to share with you what your partner should never ask you to do. Yes, in a relationship you need to have the boundaries. Yes, don't allow people to take advantage of your good nature, even if it's your partner. Yes, by this they should not say certain words to you because yes, words create feelings result into thinking. If someone tells you something negative and you take it personally, you get emotionally involved with it, yes, you start thinking negative thoughts, and those negative thoughts will put you in a bad vibration, then you attract everything negative in your life. So you wouldn't want that for you. You want to focus on the positive, you want to hear the best words from your loved one, especially. So there are some things that you should never permit your partner to say to you if they want to really have the best relationship with you. Yes. So here are some of the things that your partner should never settle down for when in a relationship with you. There are certain things they shouldn't do, certain things they shouldn't say to you. Yes. So if you don't know what really will help you move on, here are the things that I've come up with to help you enhance positivity in your relationship. The first thing, wanting to develop, wanting to keep your relationship a secret affair. Some individuals like to keep their relationships so private because they are not sure of whether they will succeed or they are not yet so confident in you. And other people want to enjoy secret relationships due to their involvement with other partners. So you should take note of that also. Take note of the person who is so secretive about your relationship because they may be ashamed of you or they may have their own self esteem issues. Yes. Do not settle for a secret relationship if you're really serious, unless you also want it to be secret. But if you don't want, if you're really serious about this person, why should they be secretive about your relationship? They should be open about having a relationship with you. Next point, blaming you for their discomfort. Yes, most partners tend to blame others when they feel uncomfortable about life, about anything. So such acts draw more distance between partners and may make the relationship liable to tearing apart. Once you feel uncomfortable in a relationship, devise ways on how you can reduce your emotional pain. Yes. If you feel like your partner is overly blaming you for things that you're not responsible for, yes, you can talk to them about your feelings, or you can shift the way you look at things. Yes, understand that this blaming is coming from them, it's not coming from you, so you have nothing to do with it. Yes, because things come from inside. Yeah? Whatever we are comes from our inside, our inner selves. So sometimes you may not know what is wrong with them, and it's usually the person who is blaming who has the issues. Yeah? Yes, they may be concentrating on the negatives in you or in their lives, and yes, once you concentrate on the negatives, you're going to see the negatives more, because for anything to exist, it must have a negative and a positive. Yes, that applies to us humans also. We all have negatives and positives. The thing is that everything just is, but our thinking makes us categorize things as good and bad. So if your partner is only concentrating on the bad things in you, of course they may be there and giving little importance to the good things that you're doing for them, you're doing for the society, for the country. Yes, chances are that they will see the bad things and they cause commotion, and this may cause your relationship to tear apart. So take good note of that. Yes, try to talk to your partner, or you can try to see the good in their blaming. You know, there is good in everything. There is something also good in them blaming you. There are lessons to learn from. So you also have to study that carefully. Next point, a partner telling you to just drop it or just forget about it. Yes, such a phrase is a barrier to effective communication in most relationships. It's necessary to get answers for whatever you feel needs more clarification from your partner, if they can. And if you find that your partner just keeps telling you to drop the issue or to forget about it, they know that they don't trust you enough, or they don't really have time for you to discuss good things in depth with you, or they just want to limit interacting with you. Yes, who knows? So that can also be a thing that you should never ask, should never tolerate in a relationship, unless there is a valid reason for them to tell you to just drop it or forget about it. Next point, a partner telling you to change yourself completely, forcefully, without your free will. Yes, in situations where your partner is demanding you to change your character so that they can love you more, it can be very tormenting and damaging to your self-worth, especially if you're not willing to change. You know, you can't successfully change someone before they agree to change. Yes, they may change for a small time, but if they're not really convinced within their hearts that they should change, sooner or later they're going to resume with their old habits, with their old ways, and yes, this change won't really create anything lasting. So don't permit anyone changing you forcefully. It has to be your free will, because why did they settle with you in the first case if they didn't like certain things about you? Hmm? So always choose to love yourself more, to discover more ways on how you can embrace your partner the way they are. Yes, you need to understand that us as spiritual beings, we are perfect. Spirit expresses itself in a perfect manner. Yes, what you may see as a disadvantage in another person is a good advantage before the law. Yes, and you know the law doesn't fail; it only plans success. So if there is no need to force someone to change to suit your needs or to suit your preferences, they have to do it out of their free will, out of their inner selves. They have to be convinced from within that they need that change in their lives. So your partner shouldn't try to force you to change to be like them, unless you're really interested in the change or you want to please them. You can do whatever you want. Yes, there is free will. Next point, influencing you to pick up unhealthy habits. Yes, failure for your partner to respect your health goals of quitting alcohol, smoking, drugs, or anything damaging to your welfare is really not something good. Yes, if they're influencing you to continue with your unhealthy ways or habits, that's something you shouldn't tolerate. Yes. If you notice that your partner is driving you to distraction with their unhealthy choices or forcing you into unhealthy decisions or choices, stand up and speak out your mind on the impact of their behavior on you. If they listen to you, that's so good, that's so wonderful. If they do not respect you, you can't stay with such a person. Yes, you either stay and bear with the situation or you move on with your life. Your life is too short to hang around people who don't really add up to your life. Yes, so make your life worthwhile, enjoy it to the fullest, because you don't have a contract to live forever. Next point, a partner who makes you give up your hobbies. So nobody can compete, can be a complete addition to another's life. Yes, especially if you're coming from outside. You know, there is heaven is within us. Huh? Yes, God lives within each one of us. So you can't complete like another person. Huh? Yes, it's only the inside that really completes a person. You can just supplement maybe their daily lives, but you can't really be something that satisfies them, yes, to the maximum from the outside world. Yes. So satisfaction comes from deep within. Yes. And inside that is where everything starts from. Yes, it's the source of abundance. That's where the heaven is. So no one should make you give up your hobbies just because they are in a relationship with you. Yes. Do not succumb to the selfish demands of your partner who may want you to let go of your hobbies over no good reason. Yes, such partners may want you to be in their image of perfection at all costs. They don't really care about your feelings, they just want you to satisfy their ego. Yes. And they don't really care whether you lose your true self if you choose to abandon what you believe in at the end. And this is really a source of trouble in most relationships. So get to know that as soon as you can. Next point, forcing you to agree with all their opinions. Yes. Understand that opinions are the cheapest commodity on this planet, and anyone can have, all of us have opinions. Yes. You can say whatever you want about a subject, even if you don't really know what you're talking about, you can just say anything about whatever is happening. Yeah? Yes. Those are opinions. So having a partner who forces you to agree to all their opinions is also a red flag. Yes, why would they force you to agree to their opinions? How do they build their lives? No, we think different thoughts, and how you see things is not how I see things. Yes. So a partner who forces you to agree with all of their opinions will demand a yes from you for whatever they come up with no consideration about how you feel about their suggestion. Yes, they just want to be the people in charge. Yes, they just want to show that they are really smart. You know, you shouldn't allow to be used to fulfill the wrong intentions of your partner. Next point, a partner who tells you to forget about the angry outbursts, your angry outbursts. Do not allow a partner to minimize you by letting you tolerate their anger outbursts after having a bad day at work, because closeness is developed on the ability to feel secure to vulnerability and authenticity in a relationship. Yes, so you should tell your partner how they should interact with you. They shouldn't lash out at you. They shouldn't make you feel inferior just because someone at work made them feel inferior, so they bring their heart's feelings on you. Yes, exposure to anger outbursts will make your relationship doomed to resentment and fear. Yes, you may develop fear of talking to this person. You may not want to share with them everything that you have because they're always angry. They just want to show that everything in life is about them, yet it's not really the case. So take good note of that. Next point, do not allow a partner who violates your rights of voting. Yes, you should honor your vote. Do not allow your partner to influence who you must vote for at all costs, because it's your right to choose your most favorable candidates in the elections of your country. Yes, that's also important. It encourages you to express yourself more freely. Next point, a partner who undermines your accomplishments. So many relationships are characterized by jealousy. Never accept a partner who feels insecure about the fact that you're prospering more than them. Usually, it is their high level of insecurity that causes some of these partners to minimize. Some partners who are always undermined or who are always thrown under the bus for their accomplishments, to really back off from pursuing their goals. Do not let your ego to overshadow another's accomplishments in your relationship. And likewise, you shouldn't settle for a partner who only wants you below them. They don't want you to surpass them. They just want to show that they are the sole breadwinners, that without them you can't function, and that's not really true in this modern era. Yes, everyone should really strive at making their lives better, because yes, money is so important to anyone living in this modern society, because it pays for the bills. You can go for vacations using money. You can pay for your education or your children's education. So being with a partner who wants you to be losing at everything in life at their expense is not really a good thing for you. Next partner, a partner who instructs you to stop crying. No partner should tell another to stop expressing their feelings, because holding in holding in emotions is toxic. Yes, crying is normal. It's not a sign of weakness. Yes, it helps you calm down. It helps you release whatever is you've been really hiding from within. So your partner should let you cry if you need to show how you feel, because crying will help relieve the burden. Yes, okay, it's not a must that you should cry, but if you feel like crying, you should do the crying. Like, why stay with something that's bothering you? Yet you can express it and maybe find suitable help. Yes, you can talk with your partner to let go of the root cause of the problem, or you can find a trusted third party, maybe a professional counselor, to give you some solutions on how to go about what's bothering you. Yes. Crying is one of showing your feelings, so you shouldn't shy away from showing your feelings. Next point, a partner who talks about your previous lovers. You shouldn't allow your partner to ever ask you to reveal to them all the details around your past lovers, unless it's something that's really important. Maybe if you had a child in that relationship, or anything really so big, maybe something financial, maybe you had a business venture together, then yes, you're sharing profits at the end of the month. Maybe that one you should tell about them, but you should treat information about your ex partner as private to you, because it may bring back some pains and memories that are destructive to the current relationship. Yes, so move on with your life, live in the moment, forget about the past. The past is dead. Today is here, so live in the moment. who tells you to lie for their sake. It is unhealthy for your partner to ask you to lie on their behalf. Yes, always remember that all lies are destructive to the success of your relationship. Yes, in case your partner has anything to hide and lie about, it will be best for you to let them face the effects of their decisions. Yes, they shouldn't involve you in their drama. Yes, they should. They could be lying about something that's so illegal in your country, and yes, you may end up in jail for lying, lying about that situation with your partner, or lying about anything that they ask you to do. Next thing, your man shouldn't tell you to pick their socks from down. Mhm. Especially if they come in the house and they throw just their socks anywhere in the house. They shouldn't force you to pick up their socks from wherever they've thrown them in the house. Yes, it's so common for the guys to regularly ask their women to pick up their dirty socks and underwear and then do the washing. Many women get so disturbed and irritated with the acts of doing laundry for their partners in a garment because they feel more like maids who are being taken advantage of by the men. Any woman who is free to do her man's laundry out of free will can do so and shouldn't do this out of the harsh demands of a fellow adult. Next point, a partner who instructs you to ignore insults from their family. Under no circumstances should your partner ask you to ignore all the insults and disrespect from their family members towards you. Instead, your partner should direct their relatives to treat you appropriately and discourage such negative behavior towards you. Yes, so yes, they shouldn't just stand there and watch their relatives how insults at you, maybe treat you in inappropriate way because this may make you feel like you're not really so important yet you really matter. Next point, a partner who tells you to abandon your religious affiliation. In a relationship, never compromise your values for the happiness of your partner. Yes, your partner must support your. Okay, it's not a must for them to support. They should support your religious beliefs like you do to theirs, and not condemn what you believe in for their own good. They shouldn't force you to join their religion or what they believe in just because they feel like theirs is right and yours is wrong. No, that's not the case. They should, if they don't want your religion, then they shouldn't settle with you. Or what you believe in, they shouldn't settle with you. Unless they are willing to forget about what you believe in and just focus on other things. But if they're so disturbed about religion, they shouldn't concentrate so much on that. Next point, a partner who tells you to give them your phone, who forces you to give them your phone. A partner who asks to go through your phone is merely violating your boundaries as a human. Whenever your partner asks questions to check your mobile phone, they may not trust you enough and they are looking for evidence to prove that you're guilty of cheating. So, partners who don't believe you are not the right ones for you, do not settle for a relationship with them. Next point, a partner who tells you to leave a job or to abandon your sources of income. Never pay attention to a partner who asks you to quit your job. or a partner who tells you to abandon your sources of income, because this can cause damage to your financial independence. Like, everyone needs money in today's society, so no partner should tell you to let go of what you're doing. Like, it's not really good. We need money. It's so important. They shouldn't convince you otherwise, because even if for them they don't need the money. Yes, your grocery store needs the money, the petrol station needs the money, your lecturers need the money. So even if you pretend like you don't need it, the people you get services from need it. They need it from you. So they won't give you service if you don't give them the money that they want. So money is really vital in today's modern society. Don't allow your partner to force you to leave your job, or to abandon your sources of income, or to stop working just to please them and just spend time with them. It's not really responsible. Next point, filing for divorce. It's not fair for your partner to make you take the first step towards filing for divorce, especially if they are the ones who are so interested in it and you're not yet so ready for the divorce. Yes. Instead, your partner should make efforts to initialize the divorce procedure in case they are the ones who are fed up of the relationship with you. Yes, if they are so tired of you, they should be the ones to start the process. Yes, it's really fair enough that they start the process and not you. Next point, your partner shouldn't tell you to do something that terrifies you. Sometimes your partner may dare you to make a scary move, but you should never let your partner force you into doing something that scares the hell out of you. Yes, for instance, if you are afraid to try out bungee bumping or sliding down the water slides, your partner must not ridicule you for not going for it, because yes, you may be scared for a reason. You may be putting your life at risk. So don't do something weird just to prove that you can do it. If you don't feel like skiing, if you don't feel like doing any scary, maybe skydiving, you shouldn't do it just to please your partner. Next point, a partner who tells you to abandon your best friends. You shouldn't abandon your best friends on the wishes of your partner, especially if they've not really done something wrong to you. They are still positive people, positive contributors to your life. Your partner should not convince you into letting them go because they want to spend more time with you. Yes, instead, your partner can only correct your misbehavior with your best friend, and yes, just let life be you and your partner, you and your best friend. Sorry. Next points, cover for their addiction. Under no circumstances should you cover up for the addictions of your partner just because. Under no circumstances should you cover up for the addictions of your partner, because in case any trouble arises from their misuse of drugs or misuse of alcohol or any illegal behavior, all the suspicions will head towards you. Yes, so you shouldn't cover for their addiction. Your partner shouldn't influence you to support their to cover for their addiction, especially if their addiction is destructive to them or to the society. A partner shouldn't force you to choose between you and their parents or their relatives. So no man wants a woman to make him choose between her and his mother. In most cases, most men wouldn't want that, and also most women wouldn't want that. So in case of intense conflicts between your relationship and your relatives, never make your man take sides because he may still need those relatives in the future. You never know, you may break up, or you may maybe pass away, or he may pass away. So it's not good to force your partner to abandon their family just because of your selfish motives. Yes, don't burn the bridges that you found flourishing in their lives. Next thing, a partner who tells you to try an intimate activity yet you are not in the mood. Yes, once you are in a relationship, do not tolerate a partner who forces you into an intimate activity without your consent, because your rights as an individual need to be respected. Yes, real love is not only about intercourse, it should be unconditional. Yes, there are so many things that surround real love, so you shouldn't focus mainly on the intercourse and the intimacy. It takes a lot. So if you're not in the mood, the partner should just chill out. Yes, and wait for another day. Next point, a partner who forces you to change your outfit. We may need a compliment from our partners to feel more, to feel more confident with our looks. However, take extra caution when asking for a point of view on how smartly dressed you are, because they may say something that may upset you for a full month. Yes, so when you ask for your partner's opinion on how you look, get ready to hear either a good comment or a bad one. Yes, so you asked for their opinion and then they are giving their opinion, but regardless of their opinion, they shouldn't force you to change your outfits unless you're also up to that challenge. You want to look smart, and then it seems like your partner is really great at advising people fashion wise. Yes, you can go for their advice, but if you don't want their advice and you're really comfortable in your clothes and how you look, stay in your outfit and live your life. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you think about what I've shared with you, what your partner shouldn't do to you in your relationship, in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up button if you've loved what I've shared with you. Subscribe to this channel if you're new. And if you're watching this video based on YouTube, kindly hit the notification button. That's the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video for you. Okay, see you in the next video.